Being signed to like OVO from my city, everybody was looking at me like, what happened? I would stop talking to everybody in my city before I got signed. I left and everybody just started seeing posts of me dropping music in Toronto. Then they see me in the Energy video, then they're like, whoa, everybody's hitting me up now. People that never hit me up before and they're just hitting me up now. And then that's when it started. At first it used to irritate me, but I started to learn to just be like, no, I don't even want to feel that way. I'm not gonna let anybody make me feel that way. And I just started to understand it, learn about it. I was born in Toronto and I moved to Brampton when I was like 3 years old or so. It's like one of the last cities before you get to like the farmland. I love my city for what it is. I always kept to myself though, so that's why I enjoyed it more. You know, I didn't really have a group of friends even though I always wanted to. I wasn't always in the clique, I was bullied in school. So it was since like kindergarten. I got out of it and started to learn about people. Making music is very beautiful, but understanding the people in the city made music so much more beautiful for me. I was 16 years old. Just started playing and dibbling and dabbling with music. But my boy, he had a mic and he knew how he was already making music on his own, so he said, yo, come, I'll help you out and record you and engineer you. And I said, okay, cool. So I started out like rapping just to like know what it is to put lyrics together. I don't remember the song. I think I could find it. I remember it was about a girl. Yeah, I remember who the girl is too. I was 19 years old. It was a surprise to me. I didn't expect any of it. I thought that. In my head, I was like, okay, I'm probably gonna get noticed by like 22, 23. That's what I was thinking. I was ready to like just work. So getting help by like 19, my head was just spinning. I think it was versatility. And I think it was, in my music, it was how vulnerable I am. I never knew how vulnerable I was, you know? And then I finally signed to the label and started making, as I was making more music, I started to understand it more. I've always been a person to show emotion. I feel too much to hold it back. But when you're a guy, you have to grow up tough. You have to grow up tough, you know? But I didn't get to see my dad a lot. My mom, she didn't want me to turn out a certain way, you know? My dad had a different life. Like back then, my mom, she was just so on me, you know, just to not be that. I used to get angry. I used to get in fights when I was a kid, and then I stopped when I realized how much it used to hurt my mom. And when I seen that face on her, I just didn't want to give it to her again. And I didn't want that face to be because of me. I just used to talk when people used to talk to me bad and call me names and stuff. I just, you know, F you, you know, you're a B, or all that stuff, you know, just like cuss them out. Like, I remember girls used to pick on me too. First time I ever got bullied was by a girl. I think she said, oh, you're not cool enough to sit in the front, you gotta sit in the back. Later on in my years, she was always trying to swerve on me. She was always trying to like, you know, get my number. Like, it was crazy. I couldn't believe it. I feel like, well, now was the time for me to drop an album. I was ready, I felt like the city was ready, fans were ready. They wanted another project, and I felt like they didn't deserve just an EP again. I feel like now it's time for the album, and everybody was ready with me. Say less is a lifestyle. It's something we all see in Toronto. You know, it's like a Caribbean thing. Stop talking too much. Say less is like a Jamaican thing, you know. Say less, bye, come on. Have a say less and shut your mouth. We don't want to hear long talking. That's a thing in Toronto, no long talking. I hate when somebody's gonna tell me a whole bunch of nothing because it turned into nothing. Actions mean everything, especially to me. And give me that same energy and let me see it, physically. It was a crazy video. What happened that day? It was me and all my friends, and we were just vibing in LA, having the best time. We were just recording crazy music, hella music. And we said, yo, let's just shoot the video out here. Why not? And I hit my boy Gabe up, and we just shot the video. He threw all those graphics on later. He told me what he was gonna do though. I was like, say less, do your thing, bro. Like, it's all you. I wanted to show another side. Thugs feel things too, bro. Thugs cry, thugs pray. You know, everybody is a person at the end of the day. So in the video, it was just, the thug went to confession, you know, like he went to the church, gave bread. Even though he has a ski mask on, you know, it's just a certain impression through his actions that he's showing. That's just what I wanted to show in that video, you know? I've been everywhere, smoked crazy weed everywhere. This is how it goes. Top 3, LA, Vancouver, then Toronto. That's me, personally. But my favorite is actually a sativa, and I'm not a sativa smoker at all. But Super Silver Haze, gorgeous. Gelato, cookies and cream. I like vaping, but I don't do it too much. I like hitting dabs more. I used to hit something called poppers. You know what poppers are? Poppers are when you take the bowl shaft, take a piece of a cigarette, and then you put it on top of the shaft, right? Dab weed, right? Weed on top of a cigarette. And it's more cigarette than weed. So you put it in the bong, hit it, and you have to clear it. But when you clear it, you're gonna hear a pop. That's why we call it poppers. And it's disgusting, it's gross. It is the worst feeling in the world. It's like, as soon as you hit it, you're falling back. Like, as soon as you hit it. I know people that, like a couple of people, they went schizophrenia. Like schizophrenic off of doing too many poppers in their lifetime. It's crazy, that's why I stopped it. I have to pace myself, you know? I just smoke cause like I ain't doing nothing other than making music, but now I'm so busy, it's not that I don't have time to smoke like that. Yeah, Unlock the Underground is the brand. I was living downtown Toronto at the time, and I was working with an artist who was my boy, Shaw Hustle, and we were just making music for like a couple months, and then it was a life conversation, right? And it just turned into music and now fashion. And he said something about the underground. He was just saying something. I said, underground, that right there. I think that's it. We're gonna use that. And then he's like, what do you mean? I said, unlock the underground. Like, what if we like put it together and, you know, like made it like UTU? And then he's like, yeah, UTU, I like that, that's it. And then it just started out to be the gang, the crew, you know? But the meaning behind it was to like unlock your potential. I want to just be able to show talent in my city and in different parts of it. People are now starting to learn about Toronto and the greater Toronto area. I feel like Unlock the Underground is a channel for people and artists to just be themselves and actually like get their talent shown. Whether it's you sing, you rap, you write, you paint, it doesn't really matter to me because art is just art. I want to accept all art for what it is and let it be broadcast.